Hi, Michael Bradbury here from Syngenta Turf and Landscape. Today I'm at the prestigious Royal Sydney Golf Club with Adam Marchant, Course Superintendent. Thanks for having us, Adam. How are you going?
Good, thank you, and welcome to Royal Sydney.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit about your background that's led to where you are today in your career.
I started my apprenticeship at a bowling club in Mudgee. My dad was a trainee pro golfer, so growing up I spent a lot of time around the golf course in Mudgee, running around the bowling greens there and actually poking my head into the greenkeeper's shed. And at the time, Justin Sheehan was the head greenkeeper there, and a lot of people in the industry would know Justin, who's a very successful golf course superintendent now himself. When an opportunity came up at the bowling club there, I was successful in getting that apprenticeship, and I did 2 years there at the bowling club and then transferred my apprenticeship down to Royal Sydney under John O'Dell. So, and here I am today, still here. I just love producing world-class playing services for members. I think that's really cool. I love the challenge that comes with that.
For those people not familiar with Royal Sydney Golf Club, can you tell us a bit about the site and the sports you have here?
We have 27 holes of golf, so we've got an 18-hole championship golf course and a 9-hole centenary golf course. And then the bit that I think sets us apart from most other facilities that I've seen, not just in Australia but around the world, is our northern areas playing surfaces. So we've got tennis courts, bowling greens and croquet lawns. So couch grass tennis courts, we've got 11 of those. We've got 2 bowling greens, both tiff dwarf, and then we've got 2 croquet lawns that are standing around a couch. We've got squash facilities, we've got a gym, we've got 2 pools. So it's a really cool environment for the members. It's like a second home to them, and you can see why with all those facilities. From a staffing perspective, interestingly, it's a big operation, a lot of moving parts. I've got about 30 that look after both golf courses, and then we've got a team of 15 that operate out of that northern areas facility, and that looks after tennis, bowls, croquet, and the extensive range of gardens that we've got. You know, we've had numerous Australian Opens, we've had the Federation Cup, we've had a Davis Cup. We had Roger Federer here playing Leighton Hewitt in 2011, and we prepared the court for that, which was, you know, that was a really special time for us. We've hosted the National Croquet Championship, so the Air Cup, which I'm sure everyone's watched. We hosted that in March recently, and that was live streamed around the world.
What are the key benefits of the proposed redevelopment?
Having an updated irrigation system is something I'm really excited about, and having the ability to manage water and actually put water exactly where I need to. So I guess the other benefit is the sustainability long term and the biodiversity. We're going to turn into this heathland style course, so there's about 15 hectares of grass that we're going to reduce that will turn into native heathland, which from a sustainability point of view is fantastic, you know, less inputs.
So Adam, I believe you've done some trial work here on your turf species selection and the heaths.
Why don't we go over and take a look?
Sounds good.
Okay, so Mick, here we are in one of these trial sites that I spoke about. So this is our trial bunker complex. Gil and his team actually came out and shaped these bunkers for us. What that's enabled us to do is trial this plant material. So these all this material went in as tube stock, and we've been able to, over the last 4 years, watch what it does. And we're comfortable now that the plants will work well. When you've got grass and trees, we've got trees, big trees that will accommodate big birds, and then we've got grass that will accommodate insects, but there's so much in between there that we don't have. So this ecological connectivity that this will create is something that our ecologists are really, really excited about. But interestingly here, this is actually one of my favourite plants here. It's called the Epacris. Its common name is fuchsia heath. You know, these things were planted kind of side by side, but they're just doing their own thing as they grow, which is really, really cool. This tee's in use regularly for the first hole of the championship course, obviously, but it also doubles as a function area. So we do a lot of functions, especially weddings up here. So this area we look after. It cops a lot of wear, obviously from golf, but then also the function component as well. So it's a tricky little spot up here. In the background here, you can see the northern areas, and this is what I was talking about. And this is the thing from my end that splits us apart from every other golf facility that I've ever been to. We've got the bird cage, which is 4 lawn tennis courts out here. And then over the back there, we've got the long row, which has 7 grass tennis courts. And we've got 2 croquet lawns and 2 bowling greens. I actually was fortunate in one of the roles I've held here at Royal Sydney, I was in charge of this northern areas. And when I came down here, I just wanted to get an understanding of each sport to then work out what I need to do to each surface to create the best experience for the members in relation to their sport.
Adam, thanks a lot for your time today. It's been great hearing about the proposed works and what the great job you're doing here. Thank you for being part of the Perfectionist series. Looking forward to hearing more about the rest of your project going forward.
I'm proud of the club. I'm proud the way the club's going and the vision they've got and the work they want to do. The club is committed to do work, they're committed to invest in their people, and as a result, the club will benefit for many, many years to come. So they're probably the two things I'm most proud of. Thank you, and thank you for coming out.